naman, ako'y nagbabalik muli. At pag-uusapan naman natin ngayon ay ang digital footprint. Ano nga ba ang digital footprint? Digital footprint or digital shadow refers to one's unique set of traceable digital activities, actions, contributions, and communications manifested on the internet or on digital devices. So, ang digital footprint, sinasabi lang niya dito ay matitrace niya ang bawat galaw mo sa online. Kasi di ba may wifi ka? So, pwede niya ma-trace yon. Like pag gumagamit ka ng Facebook, at makikita niya yung mga search history. Yan ang digital footprint. Yung nakikita niya yung galaw mo. At syempre, may two types of digital footprints, which is active footprint and passive footprint. Active footprint, some is content you actively volunteer, like your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter profile. So, sinasabi dito is itatrack niya yung mga social media mo. Yun yung mga niya sa active. So, for the passive naman, like the cookies and site stores in your browser, the content your display collects about your use of their equipment. So, sinasabi dito is yung mga napapasukan mong sites. So, nako-collect niya, yun yung cookies Nako-collect niya yung bawat sinesearch mo doon, kung ano yung sinesearch mo sa site na yon, or anong ginagawa mo sa site na yon, ganon. So, yun yung digital footprint. So, natatrack ka niya sa bawat galaw mo. Ito naman kasi sa cookies, yung sa active naman kasi is yung mga social medias mo. Social medias account mo. So, bakit nga ba mahalaga ang digital footprint? Digital footprint is crucial to your business and helps you determine the standing point of your brand on the internet. So, sinasabi dito, halimbawa ay may business ka. So, kailangan natatrack mo yung bawat galaw sa mga ginagawa ng mga staff mo online at nakakatulong din ang online na ma-promote ang iyong product. So, ayan, nakalagay dyan. If your business lack a particular presence online, then it could nullify your digital marketing efforts instantly and you'll never get a chance to interact with your potential audience. So, dapat gumagawa ka rin ng paraan paano makikilala ang shop mo. Tapos, matatrack din yun. Matatrack mo din kung paano mo ba ginagawa na palakihin ang shop mo. So, marketing. Ganon. So, ayun. Ang digital footprint ay ang pagtatrack ng mga ginagawa mo through websites, Facebooks, and etc. So, hanggang dun lang ang part ko. At ang next naman ay ang mga example ng digital footprint. So, yun lang. Bye!
So, for today, ang re-report ko naman ay yung examples of digital footprint. So, dagdag lang sa digital footprint. So, one should be aware of anything before posting something online, as data never goes it as permanent. Digital footprints are hard to erase but can be minimized. So, first example of digital footprint is social data, using social media on your computer or devices. So, ito yung isa sa examples na social data like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, and etc. So, syempre, dito sa mga social media na to, hinihingian tayo ng passwords, emails, and iba pang informations na kailangan para magamit natin itong mga social medias na to. Connecting with friends, sharing information, data, and photos with your connections. Joining a dating site or app. Next is reading and use data. So, reposting articles and information you read. So, dito, subscribing to an online news source, viewing articles on a news app, signing up for a publication in newsletter, and reposting articles and information you read. Next naman is health and fitness data. Using apps to track your activities and workouts, subscribing to a healthy and fitness blog, and receiving healthcare. Next is financial data. subscribing to financial publications and blogs, opening a credit card account using a mobile banking app, and buying or selling stocks. Next is shopping data or downloading and using shopping apps. Isa sa mga example na is Shopee, Lazada, Amazon, and mga nasa picture. Making purchases online, signing up for coupons or creating an account, and registering for newsletter. So, ayan yung sources. That's all.
Good morning guys. So ngayon ituturo ko naman sa inyo kung saan ginagamit ang digital footprint. So how is your digital footprint used? Your digital footprint is often used to obtain personal information about you, such as demographics, religion, political affiliations, or interests. Information could be gathered using cookies, which are small files websites store on your computer after your first visit to track user activity. So basically, madalas na ginagamit ang digital footprint upang makuha ang iyong mga personal na impormasyon. Yun lamang po.
Why does your digital footprints matter? Since your footprint trails across multiple websites, it can later be hard to remove sensitive information from your footprints if you share too much information. For example, hackers can steal your identity, gain access to your bank accounts, or figure out your account passwords. In fact, your footprints reveal so much about you that it's used by businesses to target you with personalized offers and advertisement. Social media sites to segment you into groups and graduate employers looking to find information about you online before you met. Digital footprint is crucial to your business and it helps you determine the starting point of your brand on your internet. If your business lacks a particular presence of online, then it could notify your digital marketing efforts instantly and you will never get a chance to interact with your potential audience. Being connected online in one way, advertisers, retailers, and employers can find out more about you and they use your digital footprints to learn about you and your habits in order to send you an ad which is more likely to get attention. You can leave a trail across website too depending on your browser settings. And this is our source. And that's all about it.
Hi, my name is Francesca Isabel del Rosario and today I will explain to you how to manage your digital footprints. So the first tip is to be kind, helpful, and understanding. So you may be wondering, how is this related to managing your digital footprints? It isn't just about to keep privacy and to be anonymous. In large parts, one of the most effective ways to manage your footprints is to make sure that the footprints that you leave are good ones. So the second tip is to keep a list of accounts. So let's say you have an email, one for work, one for school, and one is a personal email. That is the ideal thing to do. Or you can do like a credit card just for online shopping and another credit card just for personal use. And also, you should delete the one that's no longer in use. And the third tip is to don't overshare. As much as an alien concept it is to people these days, the only sure way to avoid digital footprint trouble is to keep quiet and don't share everything that's going in your life. This may include full names, last names, any addresses, or your relationships with other people, because in the long run, this may backfire on you and people might find out where you live, go to you, and possibly do something bad. At least skim the terms and conditions. So as you know, basically no one ever reads the terms and conditions because it's too long, but at least skim, because you may not understand them all and how they might impact you, but not even have the slightest idea what you're agreeing to when you click accept the terms and conditions. This may have potential to harm the legacy of your use of a site, platform, or page. So keep in mind that understand that searches are social. There's also another side to digital footprint. It's not always about the information you choose to make public. So remember, with or without privacy controls, let's say Facebook, it still records and uses every scrap of information it gets to better determine its users' marketing demographics. Let's say Google actually also pulls the same trick and browsing habits. If a person is logged into their Google account, the service tracks every keyword they search and every web page they visit and every time they visit, let's say YouTube for an example. So as you know, in order to keep your account safe is to change your password every 2 months or 1 month. But then again, it's very hard to remember your password since you change it so often. So a tip is to keep a password keeper. So your sensitive information is safe and your footprints are also safe. So the next is to monitor your leaking accounts. You may not realize or care at the moment what you're giving access to. It's usually safest to use a secondary email address to sign up for new sites than granting this kind of access. Whether you're communicating with someone new or signing up for a social media platform, it can be useful to have a secondary email address. This is kind of shocking, but try Googling yourself. You may be surprised in what you may find on the internet. Let's say I've tried it and I've found myself and other information I've shared. It's very weird. Keep in mind that sending is like publishing forever. Every time you send a message, post a picture or any video or any media, you're publishing it in the same way as CNN does a news story, and the internet never forgets. And lastly is to be consistent and professional in what you say online. To ensure your posts are truthful, factual, or something you believe and something appropriate for your boss, parents, and friends to read. Operate under the assumption that nothing is private or sacred on the internet. It's almost impossible to delete something permanently. So if in doubt, don't post it in the first place. And that's all I can give you on the 10 tips on how to manage your digital footprint. So I hope you learned something and happy holidays.